I'm calling you from Queens, New York. I live in Queens. I work in Brooklyn.
Okay, don't tell us where you work. I don't want nobody stalking you at your job. What's your question?
I don't have a question. I would like for you and the winos to pray for me.
Okay. We
So
doing
about a
prayer
year
lines
ago,
now? We doing prayer lines. I like that. Go ahead. What's prayer?
okay, so what happened was a year ago, I bought a house.
Okay.
The mortgage is $5,000.
Mm.
And I haven't been getting a lot of overtime. So instead of being able to pay the full amount, I've been paying half and partial payments, plus the other bills. I don't have any renters for the house. I prefer it that way because when I was 6 years old, I was raped. So, and I have a daughter. I'm a single mom. Her father doesn't give me child support, and I like the house being for myself. When my daughter Olivia visits, she has two friends, Kamala and Sally, that come over to my home to be with us. So I don't want any. I really don't like the idea of like having someone live with me as a tenant. So I just wanted the wino
Even a
to
woman?
pray for
Even
me.
a woman?
I don't trust nobody, Tasha. I'm 41 years old. I have no friends. When I leave work, it's just me and God driving home. When I'm home in the house, it's just me and God. There was someone that I was talking to, but about 3 or 4 months ago, he got into a situation and I haven't heard from him. And I don't have any friends. My mom and I have
But
a
wait a
bad
minute.
relationship.
Hold on. Whoa. So you're dating, right? Now I know we're gonna pray for you, but I gotta keep it real with you right now. So you're dating men.
No, I was dating one guy. I hadn't dated. The last person I was with was Olivia's dad back in November of 2010. And when that relationship ended, I didn't date anybody else. I went through depression because he was 20 years older than me. He was born in 61. I was born in 81. And he left me. I found out he was cheating on me when Olivia was 3.5, and I broke up with him. Like I said, I'm from Guyana. I saw my mom and dad married for 41 years. They went through everything together.
Where are
And
they?
then my dad passed away in 2019, and my
Okay.
mom a year ago just moved to Rochester, New York to live with my sister.
Okay. So
So
go ahead.
so I hadn't dated anybody, and here at my job I had bumped into somebody, and they mentioned that they had liked me for a long time, and we started talking, but this was in June of 2021. We were seeing each other for 2 years from 2021 to 2023, and in August he got caught up in an altercation with the streets, and I haven't seen or heard from him since August.
Here we go. This is another one. She dumping. They back in the pickup the dump truck, and they just trauma dumping. And she started off by saying this whole interview is about her and this $5,000 a month mortgage that she can't afford no more in New York City.
$5,000 a month mortgage. Yeah, we got to do better, folks, with our finance. $5,000 a month for a mortgage. Y'all smoking with cigarettes just for the mortgage? No, nothing else. Just 5 wax mortgage. How big is that house? Golly.
So here we go. Tasha K, once again, go come up with a solution, right? This woman say the mortgage is $5,000 a month. I could only afford $2,500. That's what she said. I could pay half of it. So that's $60,000 a year. Goodness gracious. She say she's $60,000 a year in mortgage. All right. And she said, but I can only afford $30,000 a year. I ain't getting the hours no more. Whatever that means, the hours, you think you own something.
Man, 5,000. Come on, where Don Jeter at? Come on, that's come on, where the big dogs at with y'all $1,000 mortgages? Yeah, what's
she
that?
just bought the house a year ago. She was single on her a year ago. The single woman, 40 years old, went and bought a house with a $5,000 a month mortgage.
What's this house? $400,000?
It's in
Like
Brooklyn,
serious?
New York. So we're about to find out. All right. Here we
I
go.
think I think Tasha K gonna tell her to open a bed and breakfast or something like that. That's my prediction.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see. You might be on to something.
Bed and
You
breakfast
think he
I'm
coming
did?
up,
not dating.
or
There's
Airbnb.
nothing he did that I know about that I don't want to speak on.
It's cool. It's cool. But here's what I'm saying. Listen, we're gonna pray for you. I promise you. We're definitely gonna pray for you. But
Nope.
you're gonna have to set your emotions aside because you don't want the people to come take your house because they will do that, making them partial payments. You know that, right?
I know. I
Okay.
know.
And
But I'm
so
not.
I want you to see the logic in this. If you can date a man, then you can trust a woman around you. Do you understand me?
I do, but there's so many people out there that are so, I don't know, like they come in, they show you a good face, and then with time they start to show you who they
Okay.
really are.
Okay, but can
And
you
I
at
like
least
the privacy.
Airbnb it? Like a room? There's so many people that come and you Airbnb it, and they have a separate entrance and go in that entrance and they're out. Like you gotta start thinking smart here, or move and rent the house out for double. How many bedrooms is it?
It's a full one family house, fully finished attic, 3 bedrooms and a full bath on the 2nd floor.
So rent for that go in New York for around $8,000. That's $8,000. So that's $3,000 left over. So could you rent your house out, use it as an investment property, and go move somewhere cheaper in the same neighborhood? If not, they're going to come take your house, and all that money that you made building that equity and everything is gone. You got to put aside your feelings and things that happened to you when you were younger. I don't get it, because you're able to date a man and trust a man that you don't even know where the fuck he at right now. He could be dead or with his wife. You don't know nothing, but you don't want to trust a woman. I got to be honest with you. This is not making sense. And prayer not going to work unless you are receptive to the knowledge. The only thing that fixes problems is knowledge. The only thing that fixes depression is knowledge, which gives you solutions. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then you working from 7 to 3 at night. Who with your baby?
She is 16 years old. She's living with her dad and her stepmom, Denise. And I leave work around 5:30 in the morning. We have a gym. I come and I work out and I pray and stuff.
Okay, so she old enough to stay home by herself, which is great. So which means you don't need all that space, because if she's living with your husband, her daddy, and the stepmom, you can downsize and get you a little $2,000 apartment. And then you ain't got to be working that night like that. You can find you a daytime gig in New York.
Well, right now I just did the I just got my A license through the company.
A license, what's that?
The CDLA for the tractor trailer. And I got a promotion. I went from making $28 to making $41.
Okay, so you're gonna be on the road?
Probably, yeah.
So rent your house out. You don't need it. God answered the questions right there. Rent your house out. Find you a property manager to put that house up for rent. Keep that house, because I wouldn't sell shit in New York, because one day, how much is a house worth now?
I purchased it for $749 and I put $82,000 down on it.
So that means if you sit on that motherfucking 10 years, it's probably gonna be worth like $1.5–2 million.
What are we talking
Hold
about?
up. She said this house is worth $750,000, 750,000. She said she put $82,000 down payment on the house. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, so she got damn near $1 million house, and she put damn near $100,000 down on it. But 750. It was seven. She's holy hell. She bought a $750,000 house. What the?
Hell to the no. To the no. Hell to the no.
Here's the thing. She bought a $750,000 house, just I believe with standard interest rates and all of the tacked on fees and whatever Mr. Caucasian man got wait for you. You typically pay over the financing of the house. You typically pay double. So if she bought a house for $750,000, about time she done paying it off, wink, wink, she gonna be done paid. Where we at? $1.4 million at best. Ain't got no pity for no woman sitting here crying about having no $1 million house. Talking about she done just got her CDL. Her kid is 16, staying with the father. She got a nice. This ain't dire straits, and I appreciate Tasha K for giving her some attitude. Like, this ain't making no sense. You just being dumb, and you don't want to downsize. You ain't bossed up the way you thought. Winter is here.
We're gonna let them land this plane and get the rest of her solution here. There we go.
Big dummy.
You're not selling that mother. No. You're not selling that mother. That's your financial freedom. That's your retirement. So what you're going to do is you're going to wake up.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to stop crying.
Okay.
Your prayers have been answered. Tosh K is here. And you're going to go find you a property management company, and you're going to rent out that house. Matter of fact, what you're going to do is you're going to rent out the attic by itself, put a little kitchenette in there, and then you're going to rent out the house. Or you can make it into a rooming house, which will give you quadruple the income. How many bedrooms in the house?
I told you 3, the fully finished attic. And
so that means you can rent all the rooms, and the whole property management will have to manage it anyway, because you're on the road living out the truck, and save one room for you, or get you a cheaper apartment. Girl, you're sitting on a gold mine. What is you crying for?
I just wanted you guys to pray for me so that I could see my way with the mortgage.
We're going to do that, but the mortgage is covered. You can have that house rented out next month. It's New York.
Okay. I know.
Okay?
I know.
So that's what we're going to do, right?
Yes.
Rent the house? And you're
will
gonna take that
look for
money
it.
because you're gonna get like let's just say, you get with a property management company, tell them to literally look at it as an appraiser to see how much money income you can make from this one house in New York. You probably can double it for about $20,000 a month. Your mortgage is $5,000. You're pocketing $20,000. Probably gonna give fucking the property management company a percentage of that, which you'll probably take home like $18,000. That's $18,000 a month in your pocket, extra on top of you having a CDL.
Okay.
I'm a numbers girl. That's how I work. You understand? So we're gonna pray for you, but I'm gonna pray that you take this advice and you use it. That's what I'm gonna pray.
I will.
You promise me?
I promise you.
Okay, stop crying. Stop, girl. You hit the jackpot. Stop crying. You got a house in New York.
Listen, you don't understand, Tasha. My life has been so hard, and I was looking at your happy hour show last week. An older lady called in because she said, I don't know her name, but she said she had smoked crack and been in the streets for 21 years.
Yeah.
And she was calling you because people were giving her gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, Tasha, I don't know how to do any of this. And she said, God led me to you. And I know how I'm feeling because when I get my bills, I like to pay them in full. Like my water bill is $113, I pay $120. My light bill is $54, I pay $60. Like I like to pay.
You don't get them people them crackers no extra money. You get them $54. No, you got a baby that's going to college soon. No, hell no. If it's 113, you give them 113. That's it. You don't give away money. No. Listen to me. I'm a numbers person. And New York gonna tax you, so you need to tax them. Let me tell you something. We are going to pray that you take this advice. You rewind it back. You listen to it. You rewind this show back. You listen to it. And you're gonna contact what type of company are you gonna contact?
A managing agency.
A property management company. And then you're going to verify their reviews. You're going to get on Google, make sure they got good reviews. Matter of fact, I know a property management company. Should I use them? What's your email me? unwindwithTashaK@gmail.com, okay?
Okay.
So there we go. She say all that. They be all cool until Tasha start giving the advice and the accountability, and then they be trying to get off the phone. They're like, okay. And they just start, the first woman was doing it when she started talking about that daycare crap. Now she start hitting her with some real life solutions, and she like, she talking about put a kitchenette up here, do this, do that section off the house, put an entrance over here. What is this woman is broke, Mr. Walker. So here we go. Like I said, she got these solutions that don't fit the people.
There you go. These solutions are for like venture capitalists, solutions for people like, you know what? I got $500,000 sitting around. What can I do with it to get a return? Tasha K like, oh, you own that $250,000 brownstone or whatever. Yeah, go ahead, spend freaking $80,000 to put a kitchen in the attic. That's at least $80K in New York. At least $80K just to put a kitchen. Yeah, it sounds good, but you got to have bread to do these things. Again, like, yeah, she hiring a property management company. Okay. Having them manage it. Yeah, that's that. Now that works. Forget all the adding anything. Get a good property management company to come in, get somebody in the house, get somebody respectable in the house. Obviously, they're going to have bread to be up in there. And then work it that way. Get in your truck, go and work the road, like she said, and be done with it. She said, no, Tosh, you understand. This a boss chick. She said, I ain't trying to put nobody in my house. That's her glory. She said, when my family come, that's where we go. That's how she show out. Yeah, come look at my $750,000 house. That's her stunt. She said, now if I gotta rent it out, I don't look so stuntastic. I don't come across so much as a boss babe. Can't be doing that.
It's getting bad. And she did all that, like Kev said. And the women would come on the show and say, hey, Kev, I'm thinking about buying a house or this. And Kev said, don't buy no house as no single woman. Then some people say, well, if she meet a man, that could be their investment property and yada, yada, yada. Sound good. All sounds wonderful, don't it?
See what I'm saying? Yeah. Sounds awesome in a perfect world, but it ain't a perfect world. Otherwise, they wouldn't be going to Tasha K for last second advice before they start having to auction off Kudakata.
I get what y'all saying about the property management, but that's perfect world scenario. She can't afford to move out of that house and not afford to bring in any rent for not even 1 month. It can't even work that way. So you see what I'm saying? She can't, the process of her moving her stuff out, getting somebody in, like y'all was saying, it's processions. People living on the streets. Ain't nobody looking to be overpaying for rent.
Man, come. That's my point exactly. Tasha Camper telling this woman she about to go from having a $5,000 a month deficit for her mortgage to having after everything is all said and done, having a $18,000 surplus. Talking about she a numbers person. That's just, you got to be careful up here on Beyonce's internet with such bold, statements. Like, okay, you're a numbers person, but them numbers weren't math, and I'm not a numbers person. All right, and I'm a dreamer, but I know that was wild, Tasha. It was a little wild, as Gavin said. Sound advice to the right person. That sister there, she wasn't trying to hear you. She's not the right person.